Kobe's day today. My darling. So Kobe's 11 months, coming up to 12 months. I've had him on a few school days now, and Kobe's been over enthusiastic with other dogs. The play has been over the top. He's been jumping on their backs, a little bit too, just too over the top. So with the help of Roscoe, I was making headway with that, and Roscoe was clearly giving him the deep growl and a bark and a snap at the same time. I was doing a very monotone no, and he was learning that, all right, and he was learning, etiquette with the socialisation, which also improved with other dogs as well. So he was really taking direction. We're making good progress there. Then after Christmas, I had him, and there was a clear change in his behaviour. So his intent towards other dogs was really quite different. And whereas before we'd made headway with the body language and the no, and he was taking direction, this time there wasn't a lot of direction, and coincide with his age, obviously sexual maturity is kicking in, that drive is kicking in, and it was really taking over his little mind, bless him. So he couldn't take direction even if he wanted to, because this drive is so intense, and that's what was happening. So even to the point where Roscoe was giving him the checks and growling and telling him no, back off, he was just not taking any notice whatsoever. So in the house I even actually had him on the lead in the house just to control that behaviour. So I was physically controlling him at that point, which I don't like to do, because if you physically control a dog, you are not addressing what the underlying issue is. And as well as that, I mean, I'm quite sturdy. I'd probably be, the perfect build for rugby if that's what I wanted, but at the same time my strength is no match for him if push came to shove. So you can't physically control a dog. You shouldn't be working on that basis. You've got to work on the mental side of it. You've got to work as a team, which is why a lot of the time I like to work with dogs off lead, because that way I'm addressing the mind. They're not being physically forced to do something. The work on the lead that I do with them helps to train them to slow the mind down, to just to absorb what's happening and take leadership. Just walk alongside, no reaction, and it builds their trust, their confidence, and the relationship with you. So that's that part of it. So on this walk today, I've brought Frank. So Frank is 8 months old now, and he's great. He's very playful, he's very bouncy, and if he was to get into a bit of a situation, he could outrun Kobe and get away from him. So for that reason I've got him today. Also, I need to work on Kobe's behaviour, because I do need to see where this drive is taking him and if it is getting too much. The thing is, with pups, they go through their different phases, and this is one of those phases. So it could be that he will come out of it before, without needing to be castrated to sort of control it, or it could be that castration is the thing to do. So I won't talk about that anymore, because it's a bit of a sore subject. And with Frank today, Frank, normally Mr. Playful, not actually been that keen on playing. He's really kept himself to himself. He's been very mature, very calm. And when we first had Kobe off the lead and Kobe went to him, Frank gave him no reaction, no attention whatsoever. He was just blank, completely blank. I thought, oh, okay, ready for this then. So Kobe did try to jump on his back, did try with the dominance thing. Again, Frank gave him no reaction whatsoever. Frank completely left it up to me, and I addressed Kobe with that, gave him the sound of ch, and a couple of times physically got his collar and pulled him off, and then used my body language to walk him away. So I claimed Frank. Okay, we did that a couple of times, and again with Frank just giving no reaction whatsoever, Kobe's had nothing to go on. There's nothing there. So we've actually now got a really nice, calm walk with these two, which is lovely. Really good, really happy with. I'm really pleased with Frank, with the way Frank's handled this. Yeah, he's a good asset. Very good asset. Okay, so on this walk so far, I've met a couple of dogs. I've met a fellow German Shepherd who was only 7 months old, and the lady was lovely. She did ask if my dogs were friendly because she wanted to let hers off and socialise, but hers gets a little bit carried away as they do, so that's what we did. We walked together though. I didn't stand still, we didn't stand still and let the dogs sniff each other. I said, let me walk with you, keep the forward momentum, that's the best way to do it. So that's what we did. And yes, Kobe was completely over the top again. Because her dog was younger but sort of strong enough, he handled it. He gave a couple of growls back, but because he's only 7 months old, it's not a serious growl, and Kobe didn't take him seriously either. But at the same time, because they were close by, I could step in and physically control the situation again, which did work. It did work. And then we walked away, and he didn't run back, as a lot of dogs will run back, you see. And they'll run back to you, then they'll run back to the, you know, the interesting dog that they've recently met, and that's how it works. He didn't do that. They both just came toddling along with me, so it was really good. I've just met a lady with, I think she said it was 7 months old, Rhodesian Ridgeback, lovely, really lovely bitch, and I got close, and the girl had got her baby in a pram, and this dog on a long line. Okay, when I got close, I let Frank and Kobe go to meet her. Frank's very good. Frank doesn't actually go too close to other dogs. He's quite standoffish, really. He'll just stand there. If they come up to him, that's fine. But he won't actually go right into their space. Kobe, he strayed in there. But because it was a bitch, he obviously picked up a different scent. He wasn't quite so in her face, if you like. So I got closer and I gave him no, kept it all calm, and he was pretty calm. He was all right. He wasn't doing anything wrong. But this poor woman, bless her, got a dog on a long line. The dog's jumping up. She's all playful. She wants to play. She's young, 7-month-old Ridgeback, and the woman's got her on a long line. So there's no control there whatsoever. The dog's wrapping around the woman's legs. Kobe's then starting to pick up on the anxious state that's going on, so he's getting a little bit more. So I'm giving him the checks as I'm approaching them. And I mean, bless her, she says, can you call your dog back? Can you call your dog back? The problem is, at that stage, you're not going to call your dog back, all right? They're caught up in an anxious state. That's what's going on there. So all you can actually do is get to them and walk them through it. You won't actually draw them away from that very interesting situation, okay? So I got there and slipped the lead on him as I walked by him, and we walked away. But the interesting thing there is the lady had got this dog on a long line, and she had no control. So what she actually did there was make the whole situation worse and make the whole meet and greet situation a lot more anxious and excitable. So the next time that dog meets another dog, she's going to be even more excitable. The fact that she's also restrained but given enough space to act out what she's thinking and get excited means that you're just making the whole situation worse again. So I can see some sad times going on there, unfortunately. You've got to let your dog socialise. You've got to get through that stage of excitement, and they need to understand the body language of other dogs, and you cannot have them on a long line when they're excitable, jumping and bouncing around other dogs, because you will just make the situation worse. Have them on a long line by all means. When other dogs come along, then what you need to do is bring the dogs in close to you. Okay, have them on a short lead so that you are in control. Otherwise, every situation of meet and greet will get worse and worse. So there's a gentleman up here with a pram, so I'm just going to speak to the dogs. Kobe, wait. Wait. He's good. Wait. Just slows that approach down. That's what I'm doing. Wait. Okay, go on then. Go on then. That's it, good boys. Okay, so that was respectful. I'm happy with that. Now with the dog there, so I didn't really have to step in. Good. So when they go in there, I'll say wait, or I'll give them the ch sound. It's all just to check that forward state of mind. That's what you're doing, just so they don't go into overdrive. and it keeps everything calmer, so that's why I do that. Okay, I'm going to carry on with this and let you know how we get on this afternoon when I walk in with Roscoe.